Welcome to the Blonde Report, where two blondes use their hair color to lure you in, then blow your socks off with their sports knowledge. Here are your hosts, Ashton Warren and Caroline Lindstrom.
Well, welcome back to the Blonde Report, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a great show. I'm Ashton Warren.
And I am Caroline Lindstrom.
And we're going to start this show with Up Down, since that tends to be the funniest segment we have. So what do we got, Caroline?
All right, our first Up Down, TCU moving to number 18 in the college football playoff.
Why?
I think that's stupid. They're behind Navy now. That makes no sense.
How does that not make any sense?
They're just totally accounting for all the losses. But we didn't know that until today that they were that Boykin was out for the season, Doxson's out for the whole.
True, but I think that maybe they were anticipating the fact that. Doxson might be out, because I think we were all kind of anticipating that. That was kind of, we were hearing back and forth things from different media members, and now it's...
Well, I think the college football playoff committee is silly.
Well, I mean, obviously.
Okay, Bluebell ice cream.
Yes. Caroline and I had Bluebell ice cream. She brought it over to my house, and it was the first time. Yeah, it was the first time I've tasted it in actually a very long time. I'm so thankful for your friendship, Caroline.
All right. Same. But your friendship, not my own friendship. Cam Newton's end zone dance moves.
Okay, I like this. Yeah.
I was down for him. I don't understand why people are getting so pissed off at him for his.
No, he rocks.
They're 9-0. Let the boy do what he wants.
I mean, well, I had never seen that type of dance.
Dab.
Yeah, it's called the dab.
What if that stands for something?
Hold on, let me think.
No, it's probably inappropriate.
It probably is, but I don't think... No, I can't think of anything at the moment. But if you know what it stands for, tweet us.
Yeah.
If it's inappropriate, then still tweet us. But anyways, so... No, I didn't know what it was, but now, I mean, I'd like to learn that dance. It's like this, and then you go whoa, whoa.
What is a dance move where you put your head in your...
I don't know, it's like
elbow,
dabbing.
In your elbow pit.
I don't know, it's great. I thought he did a great job.
Great dancer.
I think it was great.
All right, the Texans are now in first place in the AFC South, and they're 4-5. You know what? I'm gonna go thumbs down on that one.
Well, I'm a Houston Texan fan, so I'm from Houston.
Good for them, but also, gosh, the AFC South is a joke.
No, it is a joke. It's pretty much like...
See what the Colts can do the rest of the season.
No, but that was a pretty big win though for the Texans this past. What day was that? Was that Monday? I guess it was Monday Night Football.
Give the Bengals their first loss.
Yeah.
Give that
the poor Ginger his first loss.
All right.
Oh, that Ginger.
ESPN Radio's College Game Day. Thumbs up. If y'all got to see us out there, we had so much fun.
We had a ton of fun.
I texted Ashton. If y'all don't know, we got to host College Game Day for ESPN Radio. And I texted Ashton. I was like, I missed that crew. The crew was so fun.
They were rather entertaining.
They were so fun.
And I didn't think they would be. They're not super. I mean, they're professional, but in the sense of radio professionalism.
Yeah, no.
Which means
radio's so chill.
Yeah, it's awesome. The people are great.
All right, we got another dancer this week. Baker Mayfield.
He is always dancing.
But the thing about him is the fact that I swear his dancing helps him scramble out of plays.
Yeah?
I'm not kidding.
The fact that he's so agile with his dance moves, it really helps him on the field.
You saw him sneak away from so many Baylor defenders this past week.
No, I was so impressed with him this past week.
Yeah.
So impressed. And I think that his dancing does truly help him. I'm going to go with thumbs up on the dance moves because, I mean, hey, do you ever hear about football players doing ballet and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, see? Dancing helps. It works.
Yoga.
Yeah.
All right. Justin Bieber's new album.
Yes.
Huge.
So many yeses.
Huge J. Beebs fan. Love him. I'm a believer. Are you a believer?
I used to not be a believer because I thought he looked like a child. But he doesn't really look like a child.
Like a man.
I mean, not really, but
not at all.
His blonde hair and the way that it is parted now,
dig it?
It's kind of sexy.
Oh.
I mean, in his music, the way
that word for
the way that he's really like expressing his feelings for Selena in his music. Yeah,
obvious.
it's like very, very attractive for a man to do that.
Yeah, true. All right, Tony Romo returning to the field this week.
Thumbs up.
Really?
We're like on the same page today. Oh my god.
Weird. You're gonna give a thumbs up for Tony Romo?
Yeah, I mean, why would I thumbs down someone coming back and returning on the field after injury?
Because we're Cowboys are about to, win this all now.
Yeah, but it's like, I'm a nice person, you know?
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. All
I like
right.
to be a nice person.
College basketball is back in full swing.
Yes.
I give this both.
No, okay, I'm gonna go with you. Yeah, totally,
Because I'm excited for college basketball, but wow, I am not ready to switch gears yet.
it gives us so much more to do.
Yeah.
Our life was just football, and now we have to focus on basketball. Then, before you know it, it's going to be baseball season.
Yes.
I know. We're excited about that.
College basketball, Virginia, Kansas, Baylor, they already have losses. The thing about basketball is it's so, we just do one show a week, but with one show per week with basketball, it's like you're going to miss so much in between that week. So
Definitely.
It'll be interesting to watch those rankings and see where they where everyone moves to. North Carolina ranked at number 1 in the first regular season rankings for the 9th time.
Wow. That's pretty intense.
That's some strong tradition right
That's
there.
pretty ballin' right there.
Way to go, Tar Heels.
Ballin' shot callin'. Yeah, I try not to be this embarrassing, but...
Holla.
Holla, getting ready tonight. Okay. Throwback.
Those are our up-downs. We're going to move on to...
Hit the highway.
Maybe we're not going to move on.
Na-na-na-na. Okay, I'm done. Be a better way, yeah. Okay, now I'm done. I had to sing the whole song or else it was going to be like stuck in my head.
And just couldn't stop.
That was really good.
All right, our games this week, we are going to talk about Ohio State, Michigan State, Baylor, and OSU, Oklahoma State University, and then OU and TCU. Ohio State coming in at number 3 in the college football playoff rankings again. This game is huge because they're kind of like the Baylor in the sense of like they really haven't played anyone.
Right.
Their resume hasn't been that impressive so far, and they've had several close games. So this game versus Michigan State, I obviously have Ohio State winning, and I don't see Michigan State winning this game. But if Ohio State really struggles, that could really affect their playoff rankings and where they're sitting. But Ohio State is still just kind of that mystery team, and they're ranked so highly because of who they were last year and who they are as a football program.
Right. And Ohio State has won 30 straight regular season conference games since Meyer became coach in 2012, which that's pretty intense. Good for them. But the Spartans handed them their only Big Ten loss, I guess, last year, the 34-24 victory in 2013, the conference title game.
Michigan State also, their quarterback, Connor Cook, banged up last week, his shoulder.
Right.
But he said in press conferences this week he doesn't think that'll affect him, so it'll be interesting to see how he plays.
Right.
But I don't think Michigan State has the defense to stop J.T. Barrett and Ezekiel Elliott because they're monsters.
No, Ezekiel Elliott, sorry. Man, that's hard to say. Good grief. Yeah, you like alliteration.
I love alliteration.
No, he's hard to stop. I mean, it's kind of like OU's offense.
Every single game this season, he's had over 100 yards rushing.
Yeah, that's insane.
And that's 16 touchdowns, 15 straight games with 100 yards.
Yeah, I just don't see Michigan State having the defense to combat that type of offense.
No, they have allowed 3 sacks in the last 4 of their 6 games. So,
wow.
They do have a good defense, but it hasn't looked as strong as it did in the beginning of the season.
Right.
So I don't see them coming out and handing it to Ohio State.
No, I've got Ohio State.
But will be super interesting to see how Ohio State performs. And if they should be that high up or...
I think they should.
Well, I'll decide after this week.
Okay. Well, we'll hear your thoughts after this weekend. Maybe
good.
mine will change. Mine change literally every weekend.
Absolutely. All right, we will move on to TCU versus OU. TCU, some devastating news for them this weekend, which really sucks.
Very devastating.
So TCU, you can imagine, they'll be relying heavily on Aaron Green, their running
Definitely.
back, to make big plays. However, OU has the best rush defense and
they have
and best total defense.
I think they have the most healthy team,
Yeah, no, they haven't been struck by injury at all this season.
which is, I mean, really lucky because the whole Big 12, it's like people are getting hurt left and right. It's insane.
OSU hasn't, Oklahoma State really hasn't had.
No, they haven't. But I mean,
But look who's performing well right now, OSU and OU.
yeah.
Not to say Baylor's performing poorly, but
You know what's weird is there's not really that much hype for OSU. For Oklahoma State. No one's really, I mean, people are talking about them, but not really. It's all about Oklahoma.
oh yeah, I thought you meant like versus Baylor. Yeah, no. OU's the hot team right
Yeah.
now as opposed to an undefeated.
But whenever you look at an undefeated team, but at the same time, they still have their two biggest opponents to play. But it's interesting to me how people are not really paying as much attention to Oklahoma State. And I asked a few people why that was, and they were like, well, I think it's because no one, from the beginning of the season, no one talked about Oklahoma
Right.
State.
Well, and like we said before, my hair's stuck to the microphone.
Girl problems.
OSU has it in the bag because they've got all the hard four teams
Right.
at home. So,
Right.
Nobody's talking about them right now. Granted, they're number 6 in the college football playoff rankings, and that's really all that matters. But we're going to touch on the rankings in a second. I have OU for this game.
I've got
We saw
OU.
last week, we can't stop Baker Mayfield
No.
and Sterling
No.
Shepard.
And without Boykin and without Doxson, it's just, I don't want to say it's not possible, but I'm going to say.
We saw OSU throw the deep ball so well to Washington against TCU.
Mm-hmm.
And TCU's secondary is not going to be able to stop Sterling Shepard.
Right.
TCU's run defense isn't that good either. So
No, it's
they're
not.
Gonna have a problem with Baker
I mean,
Mayfield.
you lose those two guys, and it shakes the whole team up.
Shake it up, shake it down. All right.
Oh, always
Baylor
singing.
First, OSU. Do we have to talk about this game? Because I don't want to admit that I think Baylor's going to lose. You know what? I think we got to see how Baylor performs against OSU this week. Because if they
Do well against them.
I don't think they're going to beat OSU by any means. But
But if
if their defense shows up, and they did show up against OU, they forced 5 punts and had 2 turnovers.
right. No, I was very pleased with the defense against OU.
Yeah.
Very pleased.
But I think there are several things that need to change on the offensive side of the ball. Corey Coleman at Baylor's press conference on Monday was saying, he was like, I don't know why I was stuck on the left side.
Yeah, because we were talking about that.
And he was jammed the whole game.
Yeah.
And they even triple teamed him at points.
Yeah.
And it's
And that's why I
moved
wondered.
him around.
That's why I wondered if they were running the ball so much because they knew Corey Coleman was going to be double teamed, triple teamed, whatever the whole time and be stuck over there. That's why. Which, I mean, people think that Baylor ran the ball too much, but it was actually pretty much 50-50.
It seemed that way, but that was also because of Jarrett's back. They knew, which is another thing. Jarrett going out to practice on Wednesday, and they said, or Art Briles said, he's not where we want him to be. So, with that being said, he's still got pain. That's going to affect the accuracy of his passes. And OSU has the second highest scoring defense in the Big 12.
Well, to me, and he's okay. We've already got the fact that he's a freshman, that he hasn't had as many snaps. Then you've got to add the back problem, the back pain. It's already enough that he is a freshman and doesn't have enough snaps. To add on back trouble or any type of injury really takes that offense down a couple notches.
And if he comes in and gets hit really big like he did versus OU,
he could be
we're looking
done. Yeah.
to put in Chris Johnson, and then we might as well just flush this season.